Good morning. I'm on my morning drive to work and I thought I would just hop on here. I've not done this before, but I thought my drive to work, I can't hardly stand listening to the radio anymore. And it's a quick drive, so it'd be a quick video. So anyways, we just got back from vacation and we've got a lot to do at the homestead. We have a pool now, and I put some nice little very simple landscaping around it. So I have some weeds coming up that I have to spray. Our fire pit that we did the first year that we lived in the house, which was 2021, last year. I don't know why I'm acting like it's that long ago. It looks completely overgrown. You can't even tell there's a border or pea gravel there. We had a few other projects going on and it just took a back seat. But luckily we don't use it as much in the summertime, but I still need it to start looking nice because A, it looks terrible. But B, we're going to want to be using it here in the next couple months. So we have a lot of weeding, spraying, and cleanup to do around the fire pit. It's like 21 inches across. 21 feet across. 7 feet of it is firing, and then 7 feet going all the way around it of pea gravel. So yeah, we've got that. The reason that got so far behind though is because we bought a pontoon, removed everything off of it, and we are turning it into a dock. And this dock is a monster. It's gonna be huge. So we're over 2/3 of the way done. I would say we're closer to 3/4. We really only have one end to finish bracing, and then we just have to finish putting down the decking boards. And then we're gonna put it in the pond, lake, and see if it's gonna go perpendicular to the shoreline or parallel to the shoreline. Because this thing is going to be 10 feet across by 28 feet long. It's huge. So we're going to get it out there with someone on it to twist it with. We're going to have someone with a rope, and we're going to pull it perpendicular and parallel and see which way we like it better. And luckily it's a floating dock. It'll be a floating dock, so if we want to move it, we can. But we need to do this first because we have not built the ramp nor made plans for the ramp, because we need to know how long it needs to be, and it will be different depending on how we decide we want the dock to be at first. So that's in the works. We also are moving our chicken coop, which is going to be a really big undertaking. It can be done in a day. It's a big undertaking to move it. Number one, we've got to pick the spot. I'm still undecided on where I want to move them. But number two, it's heavy. It's a whole shed. It's a plastic shed. But it's braced with 2x4s, and it's sitting on a wooden platform that we built. So it's sturdy, but that means it's going to be that much heavier to build or move. So we've got that going on. We are downsizing their run because they use what we've given them, but we've given them a ton of space, and they get free range time every day. So we're not too concerned about cutting down some of their run, because it's still going to be a pretty decent size run. But we've got a nicer made for that metal wire run. So it's going to look better, which makes me happy. But they're gonna still be happy. They'll still be able to get in and out of their coop. But we're moving it a little bit closer to the house, a little bit farther away from the lake, because it's at an area that's going to be right near where the dock is, and we don't want to be smelling the chicken run that often. So anyways, so there's that. And then we're moving the dog's kennel a little closer to the house too. We don't have any issues with where he is, except that he, again, so far away. We hate that he's that far away from the house, and for us to get him in and out is you are walking all the way, almost over halfway back to the lake. So that's what we've got going on. And like I said, we just got back from vacation. Our garage is a mess. Our yard looks like a jungle. So we're now on day 2 of rain, and we're only on day 2 of being back. So we have yet to see a dry moment that we can mow since we've gotten back. Excuse me, it's Monday morning. So yeah, that's where we are right now. It's getting ready to be, our garden did not do well. I'm telling you, I do not have a black thumb. Matt does, but we weren't on top of it like we should have been. We did not do it justice. So we may change up the plans a little bit next year. Got a couple things that are growing, but that's about it. But yeah, we've got some cleanup to do, a couple weeks of cleanup, and we'll be back tip-top shape for our property. And that's pretty much all that's going on. I'm almost to work. I've not been here in 10 days. It's been 10 days. It's been a nice time off. We got a lot of rest. It was a very lazy vacation, which if you can take a lazy vacation, you need to do it. The hardest decision every day was, do we start at the beach or do we start at the pool? Or do we eat in tonight or do we eat out tonight? Because each house, so it's 3 households, my parents, my brother and his family, and our household. We all share a condo. It's a large condo. And we'll each take a turn cooking a meal, A, to save money, and B, so we don't have to get the kids out of the pool and force them to get all dressed up for the entire week. So we go out to eat 3 or 4 times, and we cook in 3 or 4 times, or like we'll cook 3 times and then order pizza for like the 4th time. So it's a money saver when we're on vacation, because we don't go on vacation to break the bank, but we also, I mean, sounds terrible. We don't go on vacation to break the bank, but we also don't just skimp. I mean, it's vacation and we budget for it. We save up for it. We're not going into debt on vacation. We've saved for it. So yeah, that's where we were on vacation. It was nice. We were all ready to come home by the morning of the last day, and not because we were sick of it there, but because vacation had served its purpose. We were relaxed. We were ready to be home, back in our spaces, ready to get our routines back on, mostly for our children. Our children were as much fun as they were having, as much as they didn't want to come back. Children thrive on routine and their own surroundings and what's typical for them. So they may not have wanted to say it, but as a parent, they're ready to get back. So I'm pulling in my work parking lot now, so I'm gonna finish this morning drive commute chit chat with you. Hopefully it'll be a quick day. I looked in my email. I think I've got over 200 actual emails, not junk, like actual emails that I have to look at. So it might just be a day full of emails for me. I do like my job. It's I do. It's but it's an analyst position. So there's a lot of analyzing and stuff to do. Anyways, all right, I'll stop babbling, because at this point I'm just babbling. But everybody have a great day, and God bless. And I'm hoping to keep some videos coming a little bit more frequently. Now that things have settled down, the rush of getting ready for vacation and getting things ready for around the house and getting projects moving is slowing down. So we're hoping to get on a little bit more and share more about the homestead. So see you later.